Hello, everyone. It's Andy Michaels, and I got this in the mail today, and I just had to share it because it just is such an example of the government extortion ring that is rampant in the country. Some of you may not know me as a person that would be talking about this sort of thing, but this is the kind of stuff that really, really boils my blood. Basically, the story behind this is I got cited on December the 8th for a traffic violation, speeding. Okay, I was basically keeping up with traffic on the interstate, and supposedly I was going 85 miles per hour in a 65 mile per hour zone. Now, granted, the speed limit had just changed from 70 down to 65. And a lot of people don't even notice that change. I mean, I've gone through there so many times, and, everybody's going 75, 80, 85 miles an hour, so, you just keep up with the traffic. Well, that's what I was doing, but Mr. Highway Patrol didn't have anything better to do, so he nabbed me on that. And so the original ticket was $192 for supposed 20 miles over the limit, which I thought was quite ridiculous. Since I ignored that, they sent me this notice, and I'll read it here. The court will authorize a warrant for your arrest due to your failure to respond to the above referenced case for unpaid traffic charges. If you do not act immediately, you may have your driver's license forfeited by the court or you may be arrested. Okay, this just proves that it's a comply or die system. Okay, basically, what will happen here, if I don't pay them the $217 that they're asking for, what happens next? Well, they issue a warrant for my arrest, they suspend my driver's license, then if I go out and do what I need to do to make a living, I'll get pulled over for whatever reason, I'll have a warrant, I'll have no license, they'll arrest me, they'll kidnap me, take me to a concrete cage for who knows how long, then I'll go before a man in a black robe to express my guilt or innocence. But if I don't go along with being arrested, if I resist that process by one of our duly sworn officers of the law, I would basically be killed. I mean, if you resist arrest, you've seen what happens. They use their weapons against you, and it's comply or die, basically, is what it comes down to. I don't know. A lot of people might say, well, you shouldn't have been speeding. Just pay your fine and move on. Well, that's what you're pretty much brainwashed into believing. This is a victimless crime. It's not even a crime as far as I'm concerned, but there's no victim. I didn't hurt anyone. And, it's just extortion. They're trying to get money from me for nothing. And I'm not going to be one of those guys that goes and hassles around and pays my tickets in pennies or some stupid crap like that. That's not worth my time. And my initial idea here, my initial intention was to just basically ignore this. And I was up until I got this letter today, or this notice or whatever you want to call it, which they clearly took the fine from $192 and raised it another $25 up to $217. Why? Oh, probably because it's late. You didn't pay it on time. You didn't comply, so therefore we're going to make you pay another $25. And here's my two options. I can enter a guilty plea by paying the above stated total amount, just comply and give them half a week's worth of wages for nothing. Or I can appear at court between 7:30 and 8:30 Monday through Friday to file a request to be added on the court docket that day, and I suppose I could go in and I could plead not guilty and I could fight it, but that's not worth my time either. Honestly, I mean, how can you fight a speeding ticket? They're going to say, well, the highway patrol said you were going this fast, so therefore that's what we're going to believe. There's nobody that's smart enough to see that this is extortion, and this is obviously, it's ridiculous. So what I'll end up having to do to save myself hassle is having to is to comply and pay this stupid amount of money just so I don't have to be hassled with or molested, as you will, later on going down the road for whatever reason. And then find out that this warrant exists and my license is suspended and blah, 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 blah. I've been there before and I don't want to go through it again. So What choice do I have? None. I have to pay this stupid thing. Otherwise, I have to go into hiding or something, and I can't live a normal life. So this is what I've been trying to get out to everyone about the extortion and the corruption of the government, of the authority system, that it's just wrong. Again, like some of you may say, some of you out there that believe in the system, you're just going to say, well, you did wrong, so you need to pay, you need to accept your punishment, and blah, 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 blah. That's not the point here, okay? I didn't hurt anybody. I didn't commit a crime. A crime has to have a victim, okay? This would be completely different had I caused an accident or hurt somebody or caused damage to another vehicle or whatever it happens to be. I'll totally accept responsibility for that. No doubt in my mind, because that's a crime. That's something I did wrong. This case, I didn't hurt anybody, okay? It's a prima facie law. Speed limits are prima facie laws. Basically saying that we can cite you just only for the fact that you went over this posted speed limit. It's just insane as far as I'm concerned. So I just wanted to share this real quick because I saw this and I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. But this is where it goes, you refuse to comply. The first thing they do is issue a warrant, and then if you refuse to comply with that, when it comes time, then you'll be assassinated, more or less. More videos coming soon, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please hit the subscribe button, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great one.